In a city known as the entertainment capital of the world, it is surrounded by many well-known artists, dancers, and singers. They travel the world to perform, and most of the time they end up in the bright lights of Las Vegas. Born in Pratt City, Alabama, Charles Atkinson, also known as Charlie Atkins, moved to Buffalo, New York with his mother and brother after his parents' divorce. He performed in several shows, but it wasn't until he teamed up with Honey Coles in their performance Coles and Atkins in the 1940s that his career kicked off, but it didn't stop there. Charlie had performed in many performances with legendary dancers such as the Mills Brothers, the Rhythm Pals, the Louis Armstrong Band, and several more. As years passed and the music changed, the fortunes of tap faded. Atkins was hired to add onstage pizzazz to a vocal group called the Cadillacs in the 1950s.
No more.
The record label signed Charlie Atkins as staff choreographer from 1965 to 1971 in Detroit, Michigan, where he was known to put the look in Motown.
If they know of any of the Motown artists, that's his work, the movements.
Atkins is recognized to put the moves behind Motown's dancing. He worked with artists such as the Supremes, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Temptations, and Aretha Franklin.
I have to give a lot of my career and my whole sort of being for the past 50 years to people like Charlie Atkins, who have actually taught me and as I mentioned, the Temptations, Diana Ross, Stevie Wonder, Mary Wells, the Four Tops. I mean, he really probably is as responsible for our careers as Berry Gordy and all the songwriters and things like that.
Atkins is known to map out set of steps for each vocal movement. After analyzing the song, he was going to choreograph.
Charlie was very intricate in his teaching, and every little hand movement would start at one point and go here, and so it was really a thought process. So it wasn't something you look forward to, but yet and still you did, because it was like being taught by a master. It was just amazing how the women and the guys would come up on stage. And those who didn't come on stage, they were still sitting in their seats doing that. And so I always have to show everyone how to do the wrist, because most people just do like this. And Charlie said, no, you have to do and push the palm out, So yeah, his movements were just exquisite.
The Supremes.
Won't you stop? Baby, I'm aware of where you go. Each time you leave my door, I watch you walk down the street, knowing you're there.
Motown relocated to Los Angeles in 1972, where Charlie Atkins and his wife Mae Atkinson then relocated to Las Vegas, Nevada to be close by. He took a break to choreograph the Broadway show Black and Blue, where he won Tony Award with his lifelong friend Honey Coles in 1988. Charlie Atkins was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in February 2003 and died on April 19th of the same year. His work continues to be remembered and is still used today.
The movements that Charlie Atkins taught all of the artists, I would say, are some of the movements that people are emulating today. I would suggest that people really did that with Charlie, really look into a guy sort of like kind of unknown to the world, but yet and still his work is still out there.
What are you doing, horning in on our applause? Oh, no, I'm emceeing the show. I'm not doing anything, Mr. Coles. What do you think, you can dance or something? Oh,